We know, of course, that the Russians are launching a multi-pronged attack in all parts of the country. Any defensive military person will tell you that you've got to outgun them somewhere. But there's nowhere that the Ukrainians can outgun the Russians. The numbers are just too great. If we have a look a bit more closely at the Donbass region, let's look at the Donbass. The Russians may not be making as much progress here as they had actually thought originally. We know that forces have left the Crimea Peninsula, going westwards, northwards, and possibly eastwards towards the area of the Donetsk itself. And the original idea almost certainly was for the Russians to move out from the west to join up and form this land corridor that we know that they're very interested in doing. It may be that the Ukrainians are able to hold them there, and that link-up, according to latest information, doesn't seem necessarily to have been made. Let's look at Kiev. Kiev itself, of course, is the main issue. Again, the Russians may not be making quite as much progress in Kiev as they had hoped. The attack line from Belarus seems to have reached the outskirts of Kiev. The attack line from the Russian frontier may not yet have reached Kiev. So it's possible that the Russians haven't got around Kiev all the forces that they originally expected to have. If we just have a look at a satellite image of Kiev itself, I mean, Kiev is a city of 3 million people. The Dnieper River runs all the way through the middle of it. It has got, of course, all the embassies in it. It's an important place. It's got its airfields and its airports. The fact is, at some point in the next 24 hours, the Russians, even if they're slow in getting there from the Russian border, will be in a position to surround the capital, to penetrate, as we know they've started to do from the north, and they will dictate their own terms. And what those terms will be, we will probably find out in the next 24 hours.